G'day everyone. Sunday morning. If it looks like I haven't slept, it's because I haven't. I recorded a video on Thursday afternoon, and it's now Sunday morning, as I said, and it's taken me that long to upload it. I've been up all night, but I finally got it done. Good chat with Jono, white Kiwi intern, who walked me through it, and we got it done. It's been a fucking ordeal, though. But anyway, it's done now. Anyway, during the course of that chat, Jono told me that something else. Apparently on your mobile phone, there's an alarm function. So say you need to get up at, I don't know, 7 o'clock in the morning, you can just punch a few buttons on the phone and it'll start beeping at the time that you punch in, and so that you don't sleep in and stuff. And that just staggered me. Just feel like a whole new world's opening up in front of me. I'm going to have a more detailed catch up with Jono later today so he can walk me through it. But yeah, it's a whole new world.
Really hot day down here on the peninsula. Might even go to the beach, water the gardens, taking care of business, a bit of a clean up in the office. Pretty well, that's clean, believe it or not. Picked up a fresh shipment of goat lager and a few others to try this week from the good people at Mountain Goat in Richmond, brewed with the natural waters of the Yarra. IPA, hazy pale ale. There's Billy the Mid, which we'll try as well, and there's just a ton of the nectar of the gods, the goat lager. We've also got a couple of these corded hats. Now, if you're interested in one, buy a horse, buy a long-term package off one of the boys. I'll send it myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we buy another horse and you want a hat, let me know. Or if you want to just buy like a yearly package and win and get a hat. So you're going to win and you're going to get a hat. Pretty good result. So obviously a big sporting day for us today. Started off with the golf this morning. Going into the last round, we're pretty much in an almost unlosable spot. We're big green Xander, medium green Brooks, green Hideki. We even had Homer and Hoagie coming back. We're a saver Cantlay. Obviously didn't really end up in our favour. If Xander could have made any putts during the week, he would have won by 4 or 5 shots and we'd all be laughing. Brooksy couldn't get his wedges dialed in today, and unfortunately Cantlay missed the same putt 3 times on 18. So unfortunately no collect for us there, but we go again next week. And then obviously onto the Super Bowl. Pretty good result in the end. Obviously thinking that the Rams were going to be probably too good, and that's sort of probably how it played out. Managed to hit the all-up totals, so we were under 48.5. Cincinnati under 22 team total, and then obviously the under first half as well. Managed to get on a few props, hit on a few props, so profitable on the day. Overall, would have been nice to get Aaron Donald MVP home at $15. I probably deserved to win it, but hey ho. Most importantly, though, obviously the conclusion of Mailbag Sporting Advisors, which saw Dicko go down to punts after being 7 or 8 picks ahead during the season. So lovely to see that. Unfortunately, though, it does mean I'll be forking out a dinner, paying for a nice dinner at their choosing. It's not the best result, but we go again, and look forward to getting stuck into some of the other sports as we sort of move into the Aussie winter now. So look out for some AFL and some NFL stuff coming soon. We might start having a look at some NBA stuff as well. So stay tuned and get around it.
Monday Arvo, Mailbag, Darcy and I roaring home from school. Doesn't want to be on the camera, can you blame him? One of the worst gambling days of my life, and I didn't even have a bet on a horse. What happened this morning in the golf was sickening and a disgrace. Xander Ciurleo could have been like 24 under if he sank a couple of putts, let alone if he sank. Anyway, sick. Not sweet. And then the Super Bowl, if that whatever his name was, just held the ball and let him just kick the pigskin over. We get a push on the cover. So disgusting. Glad we beat George though, who's paying for lunch. Sickened, like just so angry. Probably more so than the financial damage, because I think I'll get it back in time. But lost too many punts from the position I was in, makes me sick. And I'm not going to hear about it all year long. So yeah. Anything to add? What do you think of Matty punts?
Again. Benny.
Benny?
Yes.
What's Benny done?
Benny's what's his name?
Who's the big boy?
Just got moving on bottom.
Really?
Yes.
Alright.
Daddy's got he got big beer.
What should we do when we go home?
I thought this one. We might go ice cream shop.
What do you want to do when we get home?
I'm gonna get the ice cream shop.
Ice cream shop? Alright.
Yes. I can't get full ice cream.
We'll just get one, alright? Yep.
Another one too.
That's right. Righto. Bye for now. Wednesday morning, decent betting day, midweek races. We're at Sandown, and I'm pretty interested in the meeting at the Randwick Kensington track. I'm fascinated by some of Rhoden's early bets. This Galaxy Bell was so slow to the 600, but really, really nice home and good home. And I think it's a good bet, but I'm fascinated to see what happens and what the market does with it. I really like the Narvaez bet that he's had in race 4, but I looked at the race a little bit myself and wasn't sure how to handle Simba. So I'm interested to see where the market goes. Narvaez is like way back in class, settles on speed. Simba looks like it gets backwards to midfield. Interesting. So hopefully we can get a bit of insight from him on here with how he reads that race particular. And then the other horse of interest, when I've just had a little glance, is Duchess. I think it is in race 6. There's a really short price J-Mac, Godolphin favourite, but it looks a really interesting meeting at Randwick. So yeah, fascinated how he handled it. I spoke to him last night and I wasn't sure what to do with Galaxy Bell, and he said you just trust your eye and you just bet, basically. So pray for a fat day at the Kenzo meeting. It might be some nice horses we can sort of follow moving forward. And then you look at so what happens with us in Victoria with the Jacks, me and Jacko, is one of us will clean up the meeting. So that means like we've done most of the work, we've got our set of prices, it's all on an Excel sheet that we share between ourselves. So when we say clean up, we go through, we adjust the market prices to the most current because it has a slight impact on our price. We go through and we scratch any horses that have been scratched, because we'll also have like our price, a raw price, a price that leans harder to the market, which you might use if you're not as confident with your read on the race. So I haven't looked, I'm doing this right now. So we've had 3 good bets today. I was pretty keen on both. So we took 2.15, 2.10 maybe. Race 4, number 1, Castle Ray Kid. It hasn't steamed, but it has been the one they've backed so far. There's been some money for the Paddy Payne, Bill Egan horse. It's drawn inside, don't know where Billy gets to, but don't think Sandown Hillside's going to suit Billy or Patrick Payne today, and I hope we're right. Castle Ray's $2 now, so a little bit of money for it, but not a stack. The other bet we've had is race 6, number 1, Lloyd's Crown. I love the fact that Linda rides. The trial was really good in front of Tycoon Hummer, maybe. Jackson can jump on and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a big rider upgrade. It's a track and trip horse. It's 1-from-1 track and trip. We took 340 potentially, top of my head. It's 260, 270, 280 round. It's the one horse they've backed. It's shortened 8%. Nice bet so far. Looks good. The last bet we've had, race 8, number 4, Pounding. It's been backed. It and Loving Last are the 2 horses they've backed. So so far so good. We've backed the right horses. The market's come with us. Obviously, the truth will come just before they jump, and then obviously all that really matters is how they go when they race. So,
all right, 2 races down at Kenzo, 2 losses. Second just there, the far too good, the winner, sweat up, bit fat, probably a horse to follow straight. Just thought I'd mention this because everyone was mentioning it, just casually mentioning it. Have you heard of Ciurleo? He's hit the ground running in Australia. Darren just mentioned it before the race. Then we had Huey mentioned it. Last week we had J-Mac mentioned it when Robusto won. And then the representative Chris Waller mentioned Ciurleo, how well he's going. So just a bit of a Ciurleo watch for Coolmore. Someone tells me that someone's getting paid per mention, so I'll mention it. Ciurleo. Watch out for Ciurleo. Bye for now.
Sandown race 1. We made it. What do you know? Royal Sandown, race 2. Darcy's having a feed. The Golden Tonsils up there, Terrence Bailey. And the most dominant feeding in Victorian pricing and betting, and not just horses, greyhounds, trots.
No, not trots.
Did you bet how much? You would have bet heavily on the tennis Australian Open.
I had a couple of bets on the. I had a couple of bets on the USA harness racing this morning. Out there at Yonkers.
The only thing you don't bet on is golf, isn't it?
Yeah, haven't really got into golf.
Save yourself a lot of money on the weekend. It looked like we were going to win an absolute shit ton, but Xander Ciurleo shit the bed instead of Brooks. Anyway, what's on the card for today? We bet into race 4, race 6, and race 8. You really keen race 4. The track looks like it's pretty favourable for what we want.
Yeah, they got off the fence there a bit.
Castle Maine or something. Gay
Castle
Oliver.
Ray Kid.
Daybot Damien Oliver.
I'd rather Ollie not on because it's going to lead. But
I was going to say that. That's the water truck.
that's another truck. We'll get around that.
Lozzie's trucks. Race 6, we've taken 340 about
Lloyd's Crown.
Linda Meets isn't a jockey switch.
No.
Thought she was.
She keen on the last 2.
Remy rode the first couple and rode at Sandown, which is where I confused myself. But is a sign that I'm getting a bit grey in the tooth sort of thing, isn't it? Scary.
Oh, it's to be expected.
Yeah. But I took 340 for us.
Yeah, you did. I wasn't.
I did it under a bit of a false pretense. But it looks like I'm going to beat ST. So you're going to go to the yard in a good spot.
We hope.
And then what have we got in race 8? Pounding.
Hopefully, B. Higgins with a slither of intent.
Do we expect to turn over any more money other than that?
We may bet into race 7. We certainly won't bet into race 5, and I doubt we bet into this next Dirty Stays race. So
It's a filthy staying race. I love to have one every meeting, don't they?
yeah, and I just don't care about any of them.
Neither.
This is tremendous content for anyone watching.
Yeah. It is for me. I love him.
So now race 4, and I've gone from sort of being depressed to, being kind of gloaty. 2 on top winners. I only tip 1 for the subscribers, but, do what you can. But yeah, Simba just won the 4th here. I think it's a horse with the chance in a race like a Rosehill Guineas or even a Derby. Lovely style of horse. Big, athletic, rounded that field up pretty well, and he's not even near his top in terms of condition. So maybe one to I'll come back when it does win. I'll say remember that. When it doesn't, I'll say nothing. Anyway, bye for now. 3 to go.
Das, you know how they say you shouldn't meet your idols?
Hello, boys.
TB.
The great man,
G'day, buddy.
Terrace.
How are you? That's Scurry. Gonna give me a 5? Give me a 5. Give me a 5? Yes. What's happening, Jackson? How are you, champion?
Yeah, not too bad yourself.
So we're just now discussing how we're going to handle tomorrow. Jackson's done a power of work already, so we've basically priced, we've done all the work that we do for Warrnambool and Pakenham. Pakenham in particular it looks a really good betting meeting. But what would how would we describe how we treat Pakenham? Like we wear a hazmat suit before we get there.
I was going to say with fear, but
Yeah.
probably not. Probably
It's a
not
scary
the optimal
place
word,
to
yeah.
wager.
Yeah.
But Jackson's horned up the likes, and we're going to be betting by sounds, yeah?
Yeah. There's a couple of $2 shots that probably should be $1.60 that I'm truly scared about stepping into, just because I don't want to be taking evens at Pakenham. But there's a couple of things that are way overs that we'll step into soon.
It's going to be exciting. Nothing to get you going on Thursday night, and you're thinking about heading out there through Mounting Up.
I'll be out there. The concern is the freeway will be shut on the way back.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're doing night works out of the Monash for about 3 weeks, where the freeway is shut after 8 p.m. So I'm going to have to go through Beaconsfield on the way home. But I'll be out there.
Isn't that a mine in Tasmania?
I
think it is, man. Anything else?
Oh, no.
Can't caught me anymore.
No.
We've seen each other for how long? 5.5 minutes.
7 minutes. Haven't seen you in weeks.
Righto, bye for now. Anything, Dust?
Is it a mine?
Boys, names?
Kobe, Zach,
Mailbag watchers?
supporters, subscribers.
We appreciate it. Now, we're going through punting form, which you all should be using, right? So, if we right-click on the race, open link a new tab, pops up over here, right? Go from standard view to key data view.
Yep.
Go, I like sectional all average benchmark finish. So this is the race that we're looking at, and this is what's come out of that race and what they've done. So where they've finished and the benchmark time they've run.
Yeah.
So you can, if you see a heap of yellow, like first, that's a good form race. But you might see 6 of 10, but they've improved their benchmark figure.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's good. I don't know how we did about that yet.
There you go. So
Yeah, that's good.
You are?
Yeah, I'm right at the front.
This is Poppy Jean, 24, 2 goes, well back, failed, back to 800 I reckon. There's boosters, our man.
You're right there, Greg.
I might just try and step over. Yep. Got it out, touching the fence.
Hey, Jack.
Race 4, done and dusted, we're off. How good's he going? TB called his debut meeting and he's 1 from 1. Hey, did you back a winner?
Yes.
Yeah, Ollie. Oh yeah, Ollie and Gay Waterhouse, 2 of the greats.
Beat this puppy.
Ah!
G'day punters. Mark Rhoden checking in on a Thursday from the inner suburbs of Melbourne. I'm the Mailbag's inner suburban representative. I think young little guest lives in Yarraville or somewhere, which some people consider in a suburb. I'm not one of them. So I'm flying the flag. Finished the form for Rose Hill on Saturday, which looks a really, really good card. Just hope the track's not biased like it was last time with the railback went through. I'm hopeful that there'll be some betting there for sure. Now, as I say, I finished the form, so next on the to-do list is go and check on the venue for the upcoming Mailbag live event. I'm not sure if any details of that have been released yet, but it's going to be a very exciting day in a month or so's time. It's going to be at the Yorkshire Stinger Hotel, which is fast becoming the spiritual home away from home of the Mailbag. It's not too far from where I live, so it's my job to make sure all the preparations are going smoothly. And I make this promise to you now that I will go there every bloody day if I have to ensure this goes up the road. I will go the extra mile. I will do that for you.
It's the 17th of February, it's Thursday. I'm just starting to feel a little bit better. Got to go back to the dentist today, so not looking forward to that. Look, I've been pretty crook. I've got a hole in my sinus, tooth had fused in my sinus cavity, but if that wasn't bad enough, I've just recently watched the previous episode of BagLife, the intern edition. If it wasn't bad enough, listening to Jack deep throat Jackson in the opening, Jacko's this, Jacko's the best, Jacko. I'd listen to those fucking interns say how good working at the Mailbag is. Fucking rah, 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 rah. All they do is work for Jack anyway. They're fucking useless to me, personally. And I've had it. They've made their fucking bed. They can lie in it. I'm using this video to announce my intention to hire an intern. My personal intern that works with me. Come and bet with me. Come and do the form with me. Come and buy NFTs and crypto with me. Work with me for on a 6-month contract. And hopefully that can turn into something full-time. Benefits of the job are you work with me and you don't have to work with them other dickheads. Like, trust me, that's an invaluable experience on many levels. Email me, shane@themailbag.com.au. Tell me why you want to work with me, or just email me to abuse me and tell me why you wouldn't. Whatever. If you want to come and learn, get some experience, back a few winners, learn a little bit about hunting value across markets, get in touch, and looking forward to working with someone out there, anyone, apart from those interns we have now. God bless.
Huge over Tuvalu, no good. Another sickening thing at Bendigo, which we couldn't actually send, but still we got rewarded. And now just back Lightsaber at $7. It started 450 favourite and been knocked by the horse we've saved, and now being scratched. So if Pinstripe, we're racing now. We're only really on it because we were on the other thing that's Steam. So we're halfway through. Pinstripe's third pair, one off. He's got every fucking possible. He should just piss in. Actually, feeling better, but it's actually is a character building day today.
600 metres to go, and it's Pashero by a length
Anyway.
in second place. Corona Lad easing out 3 wide in the yellow jacket.
Onto the outside with a bit to do, then Lena's Legend, Allegron well back. Pashero kicks away. 300 metres to go, put up 3 lengths. Athus, Corona Lad, Pinstripe. Further back, Captive On, and then Lena's Legend. Pashero, 150 metres to go, starting to wobble now. 2 lengths in front of Pinstripe, wearing it down. Pashero falling in a hole, and Pinstripe's got it. Pinstripe wins over the top one at 3/4. Pashero, Captive On.
Sunday morning off to tennis, about 7:40 a.m. Broke my golden rule last night for tennis. I cracked the second bottle of wine, so feeling okay. If you drink reasonably wine, you don't feel so bad. And the missus was, she's been good. She's been not drinking all week, so she tucked right in. So probably, had a bottle a bit. It's not ideal. I'm gonna sweat it out now, but so didn't sleep that well, drunk too much. Then, thinking about losing 9 units and the bad decisions that compounded themselves yesterday. And, the need for the hot take in racing, I think I'm going to move away from the hot take, which was, for me, this horse called Racamella, a real rogue of a thing for Godolphin. I thought, well, it ran really well against the pattern, against Best of Bordeaux. If it was a fair track, it probably wins. He can go down to Flemington, drawing well on the outside. Kersley's riding well. He can beat the Melbourne B graders. Double figures, what a great bet. Runs like a bastard. He looks stupid. So then Best of Bordeaux comes out, parades well again in the numbers, but I think that form's no good. Wins, incredible fashion. Incredible win. Anyway, so I'm going to move from the hot take. No more hot takes, just no take. No take. We'll look at them in the yard, we'll look at the map, we'll make a decision based on that, and don't waste hours thinking about fucking horses that, who knows, they're fucking 2-year-olds anyway. Alright, bye for now.
End of another week in Victoria. I think we've done alright. Sort of a bunch of seconds at decent prices yesterday at headquarters. We also backed out Oliver to ride a horse at Pakenham and ended up with Robert Downey Jr. on it. So it's had a few ups and downs. Wednesday, nice day, good day, big day at Sandown. What else? Blue Diamond Week this week. We've got the Tassie sale coming up on Monday, and then we're going to look at some horses on Thursday and Friday for the Melbourne sale. So a bit of bloodstock gear this week. Big meeting at Caulfield on Saturday, and probably a pretty good sort of week ahead as well. Jacko will freshen up because we've got Ballarat and Maui today, which are two tracks we hate, like only beaten by Pakenham, which I think Jacko's finally completely binned after Thursday night. And then we've got maybe Tarangan in a stall or something Monday, Tuesday, so we'll be fresh, ready for Wednesday. Yeah, that's us. Painful day yesterday, but just keep trucking. Too good, Uncle. Just too good.
So as you guess, just finished tennis. Look at the state of the bloke, just dripping. Got up in, showed a bit of, fight. So very happy with the win. Something positive out of the weekend. So now we're off to a bit of time with the kids, some Western Sydney water park for the day. So life's good. We bat on. Gosford Wednesday. Looking forward to a step back in grade. Gosford's actually been alright for me of late. So all is well in the world again. Bye better.
Sunday morning in Toowoomba, fresh off a Saturday fill-up. Using this video this morning to announce my retirement from racing narrative and wagering narrative, no more. Put a tweet out yesterday about Waller presenting his horse fit and ready while Nature Strip wasn't fit. Obviously the Coolmore Colt was screwed down, ready to go. Nature Strip had a fair bit of improvement in him. People completely missed the fucking point of that. And it's no wonder, looking at the replies, it's no wonder that bookmakers make $1 billion a year. There's so many morons out there. I can't help you. Just ticked over 5 years since I resigned from my last job and went betting. So I don't have to convince myself or anyone else that I win. I win long term, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Keep sticking to fucking betting and just use the time to hunt value in other markets. I've been doing it for like the last 18 months. It's been successful. Being involved in training myself in digital assets, stocks, fucking whatever, other sports, using other sort of mentors and other analysts for info and stuff like that. It's been great. It's been profitable, and that's what I'm going to start talking about. I'm going to start hunting value in other markets. I don't care for racing narrative anymore. It's a load of shit. The wagering narrative is a load of shit. I don't give a fuck about the market. I don't give a fuck about SP. I don't give a fuck about results. I know I win, and I'm just going to keep betting, and I'm going to win it somewhere between fucking X and Y%. Who cares? There's no point connecting yourself to the narrative or the results. They look after themselves. Just keep doing what I'm doing and having fun doing what I'm doing. And that's not trying to convince fucking morons how to fucking bet or how to read races or fucking whatever. It's talking to the people that want to come on the journey with me. So looking forward to fucking doing more of that from now on, and hopefully that we can fucking sell all the tickets on the bus and go on the journey together, because it's going to be fun and it's going to be fat.